All right, y'all see me. Y'all see the book. Y'all know what time it is. That means I'm back. So, I'm trying to work on my light and getting everything together. So, listen. So, we talked about perception and approach. We talked about you in a relationship, but we're going to talk about you just a little bit more in relation with yourself. So, this is one thing I've discovered. So, I'm telling y'all, them gems, y'all, it's them gems. So, the thing about having a relationship with yourself is being honest with yourself. You have to really sit back and say, dang. Did I want to do this or why did I do that? You have to contemplate a lot of different things and ask yourself, was it worth doing or was it not worth doing? Is this person worth engaging with or not worth engaging with? Should I do this or should I not do that? Because the thing is, at the end of the day, the results always affect you. No matter who may have been involved or who may have been around, those results always affect you first personally. So the relationship with yourself, dig the shenanigans, peep your boy out. Peep your boy for a minute. Peep your boy. So this relationship, the vertical, we talked about that before with you and God, almost has to be the most pertinent relationship. But the second most important relationship you have to have is with yourself. So this is what I discovered today. While I was sitting around in front of the shop waiting, for a client to come go to work, I had to ask myself, what have I actually done that I want to do for myself? Not buying yourself something, not just hanging out with somebody or doing, what specifically do you really want to do for you? Now, hold on. Think about this for a minute. Think about it. What do you really want to do that you would enjoy by yourself with nobody around? I mean, because we all have something that we may gravitate or cater to that we want to be engaged and involved in, but we don't want nobody around. We don't need the extra activity. We don't need the extra person around. I mean, serious. Sit back and be like, what is it? Because I've been asking myself this question, and I don't. Let me come in a little closer. I understand. Like, I went to the movie before alone, and I enjoyed it immensely because me personally. When nobody bother me, when nobody ask me no questions, I ain't have to pay for no extra food, or no extra ticket. I'm just keeping the PI with y'all. You know, I ain't gotta pay. I'm cool with me. Me and me get along. But then I have to sit back and think about it. What else would I like to do? Like I get up and go walking and do my little calisthenics, whatever else. I do that to keep myself in shape. I do it for me, but it's not that that's my true desire to give and have to do it every day. If I was already there and I could just magically stay in shape, hey, but since it requires work, this is what I gotta do. So listen to the last part. Since it requires work, that's what I have to do. I'm just saying if y'all gonna keep up with me. So what I want y'all to understand is this. Your relationship with you, just like with anybody else, right, with God, requires work. You've got to be the one to put into work to so you can become whom you want to be. So because you're no good for nobody else if you're not comfortable where you are. Let me say that again. You're no good for nobody else if you're not comfortable where you are. Again, you got to get to know you. Like you got to know your ups and downs. You got to realize that you have to be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest influencer, your biggest promoter. Everything has to come through you first. Because if someone else influences you all the time, what happens when their influence is gone? What happens when they're not around you or you can't communicate or talk to them? Think about that. Seriously, think about that. Let it resonate for a minute. So you got to figure out what do I need to do to motivate me? How can I make me a better me than I was the day before? The whole challenge is to be the best you for you. Because once you're the best you for you, you magnificent for everybody else. Because I'm like, my objective is like, once I'm the best me, on the best me, the best me. What's on the best me for me? It's easy to be great to somebody else. And then, like I said, with the approach and perception, so now it's the same thing with you. How do you approach yourself? How do you approach what you want to do, what you want to accomplish? Take your time. Remember, it's your boy. It's the book. Y'all, for now, think about that, but always let that sink in. So next time, you always love y'all. Peace.